Well, I think there are two areas where I get incredibly grumpy, and as you know, I can be grumpy, and they are spreadsheets as the basis of managing and moving data around in the delegated underwriting space. But there's simply no reason for it other than that it's a lowest common denominator transport mechanism. But they didn't tend to use the spreadsheets for what spreadsheets were invented for. They just happen to be a place where you can put something and send it to someone else and they can take a look at it. And the other thing is just the PDFs of documents.
Yeah.
Those are, in the modern era, so easily digitizable. And in many cases, they start digitized and then they get undigitized for the processes of transport again.
Yeah.
You know, some of this stuff is really, really difficult. But that neither of those are difficult, and that should have been done a long time ago.
And yeah, we agree. I think those seem like quite low hanging fruit, and it's this differentiation between documents and data, right? And you look at the really large firms who want to talk about how much data they have, and they've written, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of contracts, of which they have a handful of fields from each, which are data. And then they've got a mountain of documents that are sort of sit that they can't actually extract anything of value from. I think, the world that you're envisioning there is one where by default it's data centric, actually data driven, the underlying information, the entirety of the process that's being involved, the deal that's being done in its entirety is sort of data centric, which then in the sort of immediate term delivers sort of efficiency gains, but over time it begins to deliver some very powerful ability to interrogate that data, gather insights, plan for the future, change what you want to do as a strategy. Like, it really begins to unlock a lot. But right now it's sort of, here is, we have a PDF which we can now extract 7 fields from. Okay, that's you've increased fragmentally the amount of information that you have, but you're still like document centric. And there will be a transition, I think, that you have there. But yeah, the spreadsheet reliance is painful.